Good morning, darlings. Welcome back for this week's weekly recap of Look What Meg Found. I am your host, Meg Campbell. I spend my time when I'm not working my own handcrafted business out networking with people who make absolutely stunningly amazing things that I feel like just need a greater audience. People really need to see them. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to show you the amazing things that I find. And everything that you see today also has a full-length review on the YouTube channel. Yes, I know I forgot to link it on the Facebook Lives, but I will get the links into the comments for the YouTube channel, or you can just hop over to YouTube and search Look What Meg Found, which on a fun tech site, if you go search for it, it brings up my SEO scores because people are looking for me. So I always love when people go search for me. So I'm here with a couple of fun things today. The first one, I got to get out of the way quickly because I need boiling water for it. I don't want my water to cool down. But if you are like me, you know that you have crappy water pressure. So you know that normally shower steamers are something that you're going to walk right by because there's not a lot of point because we don't get a lot of benefit out of them in the shower. This steamer is from BB's Donkey Milk Soap. Becky, who is one half of the BBs, was on with me about a month ago on an interview. So you guys have met her, you know her, you love her. But they make amazing shower steamers. So I got digging into how can I use a shower steamer if I have really, for lack of a better word, shitty water pressure. You know, they make a fun little bubbly in the corner of my tub, but I don't get any smell from it because of my water pressure. So I found a solution. You take a coffee cup. This one's kind of appropriate. It says this isn't coffee. You're right, it's not. Take a piece of your shower steamer and put it in your coffee cup. Take boiling water, hot water. I'm using boiling because I used my kettle to make it hot. And just pour the water over it. And you get all of the effects of the shower steamer. You can see the cup is steaming. We can try to show without pouring it on my computer. You can see that it's bubbling away in there and it's doing exactly what it would do in the shower. It's just in a coffee cup. So you can breathe the steam directly in and open up your sinuses. I am in North Carolina, so we are in the middle of what we affectionately refer to as the pollinating. So my sinuses are clogged every day. This is a life changer. The link to get shower steamers is in the description box so that if you're like me and have crummy water pressure, or if you don't have time to wait for the shower to heat up, you need relief now. Like I said, take a piece of your shower steamer, put it in a coffee cup, pour boiling water over it, and then you can breathe in the steam and get all of the effects of the shower steamer almost instantly. Just be careful when you do that and make sure you don't use a coffee cup that looks like the one you're drinking out of. That is not a surprise you want. Up next for you all today is a really fun one. I am a huge fan of Oracle decks. I like the inspiration that comes from Oracle decks. Full disclaimer, please do not base your entire life around the decision of an Oracle deck, but do use them for inspiration. Use them to help you find a little clarity when you feel a little stuck. So today I have the Food Healing Oracle deck. This one is really cool. I like to know about foods and how foods affect the body and the way that I feel. And I try to tailor my foods to things that have a purpose. I realize that food is a fuel and I have to have it, but I might as well use it for a good reason and get the benefits of the food. So the Food Healing Oracle deck is really cool. It takes the same divine inspiration that you pull from an Oracle deck, but connects it back to foods. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 thing. There is, in the book, all of the descriptions of what these are good for, the colors of the elements, why we follow the elements. a good breakdown on the chakras because a lot of these tie back to the chakras. And there is a layout. If you choose to lay out your cards in a layout, I generally do a single pull. So all of the cards, explanations, and what they mean are in the deck or in the book. So when you pull your card, you can look it up and see what it's meaning for you. The deck itself is very nice. Just to give a quick recap, this is not a tarot deck. This is an oracle deck. A tarot deck is a set number of cards. While the artists can change the artwork on a tarot deck, the cards all mean the same thing. This is an oracle deck, which is much more created by the people that made it. They set the intentions and the meanings of the cards. So you have oracle decks are a lot more fluid on how many cards, the meanings of the cards, and what the cards can help you learn about yourself. So just for fun, I'm sitting here shuffling them. I cannot pick up a deck of oracle cards without wanting to shuffle them. Just for fun, I'm going to do a pull. If you have a specific card, if you're watching this on the live and you have a specific number you would like for me to pull, let me know. Because this is just, I mean, again, it's fun. It's a little inspirational. Do not make a life-altering decision based on what an oracle card will show you. Because, yeah, I don't believe in that. I believe in using them for just some inspiration. So just for fun, I'm going to pull the 7th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th card today, we get Celery, which is vitality. And let me look it up and tell you the meaning behind that card. Celery, healing wisdom. Our vitality is linked to how we are feeling about ourselves. Celery reminds you that you are a part of Earth's cosmic energy that continues to bring you vital nourishment. Notice the natural circular Fibonacci pattern shown in the celery stalk. In order to access the flow of vitality that runs like a current in your life, you only need to tap in and turn it on. So take a moment and choose that which will bring you more vitality. Is it the company you're keeping, the business ideas you're ready to launch, the passion projects you are excited to create, the foods you are eating, and the thoughts you are thinking? Celery is giving you that vital nudge to get you moving in a more positive direction. Start by drinking a nice glass of fresh celery juice and let it rev up your world. It also has a section called Practical Gifts. Celery is full of enzymes. Its life force energy is what makes this an awesome stock of goodness, a welcomed contribution to your diet. It has loads of fiber, which is essential to our processed food culture. A wonderful addition to soups and other recipes, celery makes for a more nutritious goodness. It is an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and super for lowering blood pressure. Celery also wins for improving endocrine or hormonal function. So not only are we looking at the meaning behind the cards, we're looking at what the cards, what the foods can do for you as well. Marguerite, you would like 5. Let me pull that for you, darling. I'm going to reshuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th card is Elderberry. Let me look that one up for you, darling. Elderberry, healing wisdom. Elderberry asks, what are you fighting for? Are you standing up for yourself or others, or perhaps fighting the status quo? There is a time to fight and a time to lay down your swords and surrender to a higher cause. You are not immune to the circumstances that surround you in this moment. Just think about how you are showing up. There are always going to be those times when you build up your immune system and fight like your elders did, as well as those times you need to let nature take its course and let all unfold as it should. You get to choose what is right for you at this time, or the universe will do it for you. Build up your emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual immunity by focusing on your authentic self. When you give in to the expectations of others, you lower your vibration, which lowers your immunity. Stay in your own truth and allow the path to open up before you. Practical gifts of elderberry. Native Americans and European herbalists have long used elderberries for their wonderful range of health benefits. These include boosting the immune system to help the body fight off colds, flu, and other respiratory infections. Ancient Egyptians used elderberry for their complexions and healing burns. Make sure you focus daily on building your immunity. Your health is everything. That's kind of fun. I like the combination on this between the link to food and our health and the link to food and spirituality and the inspiration you get from an oracle deck. This is the food healing deck. The link to get a deck, if you are interested, is in the description box. If you're watching us on YouTube, it is here. If you're watching us on Facebook, it is there. If I can keep my cards from running away, they do not want to sit still today. The last thing I have today is actually a contest. We are running a 1,000 subscriber contest. We are getting the YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers. If you are watching us in the Women's Entrepreneur Network, then you know that I am going head to head with Haley Gray and Wendy Haney to see which one of us can grow our YouTube channels faster. We're all fans of friendly competition. The winner gets coffee, basically. So basically the challenge here is I want to make Haley and Wendy buy me a cup of coffee. So hop on board with that and help me out. We are giving away this tumbler. This tumbler cracks me up. Bloodstains are red, ultraviolet lights are blue. I watch enough murder shows, they'll never find you. It has the caution tape on it. It has the bloody fingerprints. It's got blood splatter. I am a crime junkie. So for me, this is one of my favorite things in the entire world. This cup cracks me up. But here's a little fun fact. It glows in the dark. So the link to the video to find out how to win this is in the description box. If you haven't watched it yet, please go do so. If you like the content I'm putting out, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And other than that, if you are a small business owner who makes amazing things, I would love to talk to you. I would love to do a feature on you and help you grow. If you would like to talk to me about sponsoring an episode, I would absolutely love to. This week's episode is sponsored by Sea Glass Monthly Market in Castle Hayne, North Carolina. It is my home away from home. This is my heart will always be with Sea Glass. And when they asked to come on board as a weekly sponsor for the weeks leading up to the market, I absolutely did not say no, could not say no, and would not have said no. They are a group of people. It is a market that absolutely embodies everything that I stand for. It is all about showcasing, promoting, and supporting creative small business owners and giving them a platform on which they can expand their customer base and meet new people. So I love them. I will link to them in the description box on these videos because, again, I forgot to put their link in the description of the video, but I'll put it in the comments so that you all can find them. Please go check them out and give them some love and let them know that you found them from me. Other than that, I will be back next week, same time, with more fun things. Bye, darlings.